Welcome back to Want Beef.
Hi, everybody.
Do we introduce ourselves at the beginning?
You're Andrew Bergen.
You're Neil Rubenstein.
Today we're going to discuss steak.
Steak, baby.
Steak.
Baby.
Steak.
I love it.
I never had a chance to love you. And I only want to say I love you one more time.
One more time.
That's Steak by White Lion.
I don't get to eat steak enough anymore.
Yeah, I don't have steak that very. Like maybe twice during pandemic we made filet mignon.
But you know when you have steak and you're like, why don't I eat this every day?
Yeah.
And it's because it's like expensive.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I also had steak at we went to Fogo de Chao in Vegas.
There's a Fogo over here now.
I know. I haven't been there, but yeah.
Isn't that nerve-wracking?
It's a bummer because I'm just like, oh man, let's just hang out there.
Because
Let's
Fogo
do a live. We gotta do a live pod.
Live pod from Fogo.
Yeah.
We interview the wait staff.
They'll hate us, but we should maybe Patreons. We'll invite like 4 Patreons to hang out with us while we.
That sounds fun. I hope Brendan Ryan is one of our patrons.
Oh my gosh, that would be so great. He's just great to hang out with. I guess we could have guests, right? We could just invite like 2 guests.
Yeah, we should have guests all the time.
And 4 Patreons and have a big table. Just always green light. Always green light.
The green light stays on.
Where's your favorite steak?
Look, my favorite steak All right, what's
your favorite cut?
My favorite cut that I allow myself to buy that isn't too expensive. I like the hanger steak. The hanger steak is exciting. What are you looking at, huh?
It just sounded like the oven. I know I turned the oven off.
I think it might be rain.
The rain.
The hanger steak.
Hanger steak, huh?
You ever have a hanger steak?
Yeah, all right.
It's just a very good value cut.
Okay.
It's like $10 for a pound.
Hanger steak and skirt steak are the same thing?
No, hanger steak's different. Hanger steak, it's the part of the cow that hangs.
That makes sense. They would call it that. But then wouldn't that also be the skirt? Like the skirt?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's kind of it's kind of like a mix between a skirt steak and like a fillet.
And that's what you buy when you go to the store?
If I see it there, I'm getting it. You have to ask the butcher for it. It's a lot of...
because there's only like... Because it's one of those ones there's only one on a cow.
Yeah. So if it's out, I'm like, hell yeah, like I'm taking it. But I'm not going to go ask the butcher for it because like then I feel... I'm always nervous talking to a butcher.
Well,
my butcher has a stake in steak.
Yeah. Well, our friend Chris Capel is dating a female butcher, and that's rare.
That is rare. She says he has a very tender loin.
I hate that joke. The tender loin joke? Oh, I don't like that at all. She's African American, and she plays in an AC/DC cover band. She's the Black Angus.
Woo!
All these jokes are Chris Capel's. Go out and see him.
Go out and see him in concert at Madison Square Garden.
In concert.
But I love a hanger steak. Ideally, I want to have like a porterhouse.
I'm a filet mignon guy.
You like the nice lean?
I just like a nice lean,
a
petite filet, if
you will.
A little
soft.
Yeah, soft, chewable. Melts in your mouth, real buttery. I don't need a sauce.
Do you have it with a little butter?
Yeah, butter, garlic butter.
Yeah.
I don't need no sauce though, no bordelaise.
The sauce on a steak is like, ugh, get out of here.
Yeah.
What sauce do you need on a steak?
It's like lipstick on a pig, only if the pig was a steak.
And if the lipstick were sauce.
I'm not into that. And obviously you're a rare to medium rare guy.
Yeah.
Come on.
I wish that I always like to like take the other side and be like, there's a defense for the people who like it well done.
If you eat it well done, eat something else. You're wasting a steak.
Just get
get anything else. Get a burger.
Yeah. A burger well done.
Get a Salisbury steak.
The Salisbury steak is like a burger.
Get veal Milanese. Milanese.
Yeah, I know someone who likes a well done steak. Typically, what it says to me is they don't
Like steak.
not only like steak, they don't like good things.
No, look, you want to be. Oh, I just like you don't like steak. That's not what steak. There's no steak taste to that. You're eating charcoal, so you just throw something on the grill.
Yeah,
Just go to Burger King, get a burger.
I don't know. I don't like to shame people for it when
No,
they
that's
order it
the
like
one
that.
thing.
But like, come on.
That's the one thing. There is no other way. Like
Yeah.
everything else, it's like, all right, well, if I guess I can see that.
Especially if it's not like, look, if you're getting fajitas and you're like, make them well done. Okay, steak fajitas, well done, tolerable because it's like, what even?
But still,
Whatever.
all right.
But like, if you're paying more than $25 for a steak and you get it well done, you're just throwing your money
that's
away.
a waste. Eat a
That's
burger.
what's frustrating. Like when you're watching someone do something that you wish you were doing, and then they do it terribly.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
What's your cut of steak?
Filet.
Filet. I already asked you that.
I'm a big fan. There's a couple places in the city I really like. This place, Quality Meats, is like probably
Quality
my favorite steakhouse. But then like Keen's and PJ Clark's are real dope.
Uh-huh.
And
What's Quality Meats like? I've heard about it.
Quality Meats is I don't even know if it's there still, but it's a steakhouse. But it's like it leans a little bit more towards like just like it's not like here's a steak and then here's a big side of this and a big side of this. It's like, oh, if you get this, it comes with this and this. And it's like a meal, and it's like, like the chef is more,
more involved.
Chefy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know what the terms for that is. But.
In a steakhouse, what's your ideal sitting situation? Table?
Yeah, table.
What about a big booth?
What am I, one of the crime families?
I always want to feel like I'm in a crime family.
Nah, I want just a table. And also, I think this is date seating. So if it's like just me and a homie, I want to sit like this. Because I don't want to be eating a steak and like gazing into another person's eyes.
But what about when they're eating this? When you're both eating the steak at the same time?
No, it's weird. Like it's
and
just
you look into the other person's eyes.
No, we sit like this.
You can see.
No, we sit like this.
You're like, I like what I'm eating. You like what you're eating.
Nah, my wife sits there so I can look at her and see how pretty she is, and then my homie sits here so we don't have to. So we can look at the same things and comment on the same things.
Yeah, that's fair.
I never understood that. Like, oh, sit next to you. Like, what? Like, gaze into your eyes while you eat meat?
So you're saying like square table, you sit next to the other person?
Like if it's a four top? Like if it like...
Or do you sit diagonal?
Diagonal.
Oh, okay.
I'll sit next to two. That's fine.
It's kind of funny if like you have a table of like a 4-seater and then you sit next to your friend.
Yeah.
It's like that feels like
sitting across from me is reserved for the woman I love. I gaze at her.
I like sitting across from someone though.
Hey, look! I'm gonna look up and see you chewing open mouth.
I chew closed mouth.
Or talking to me with your mouth full.
You talking to me with your mouth?
You talking to me? Show some respect.
You could take your mouth and you could talk to me.
You got a couple of agavots, and you're gonna sit there with your mouth open, with your mouth agape.
You're chewing on the steak. The steak is chewy.
I like cream spinach and mashed potatoes, and I mix them.
I hate that, but I appreciate it. There's something about that to me. I don't think that's bad.
It's good.
Let me make that clear. I think they should stay separate. There's something about it that bothers me when like I mix the two. I'm like, I like to have one bite of the refreshing creamed corn or creamed spinach. The refreshing. Can I get creamed corn with this steak? Insane person. Then the mashed potatoes, I just think should stay separate. I don't love mashed potatoes as a side that much in general. I'd much rather have a potatoes au gratin.
Oh, potatoes au gratin.
I love when you're on my side.
Yeah, the potatoes au gratin are
great. Sometimes it's so funny when
I'm always on your side, Andrew. Just sometimes we disagree.
Yeah, that's fine. I like how sometimes like when we're doing the podcast, you can just say a food and we're both it's like so sad. The potatoes are gone.
Exactly right. Potatoes au gratin is exactly right.
Potatoes au gratin is the greatest thing at a steakhouse. Like, it might be the best thing at the steakhouse.
How do you feel about like a balsamic glazed roasted Brussels sprout?
Like it?
With like maybe like bacon or almonds.
I like all of the Brussels sprout gourmet Brussels sprouts. Love them every time.
Yeah.
They almost never fuck them up.
You can't really. I mean, it's just roasted.
It's roasted.
It's
they
so
put
good.
Some nice things on it. It's just anything. It's funny. You ever the trick to doing Brussels sprouts is that you can't get frozen Brussels sprouts. That is the worst thing.
I don't know, man. I think you could freeze some Brussels sprouts and warm them up.
I think that when you have fresh Brussels sprouts, it is a whole other world. They get roasted better. When you have the frozen ones, they get like kind of mushy and dark. Like, they're still fine. You can do it.
Yeah,
and they're
like
cheap.
Over microwave them. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you gotta roast them.
Yeah, you gotta thaw them and then roast them.
You do a thaw and roast.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not thawing and roasting. I
know
go
what?
straight from ice.
One of my favorite things is like when I know what I'm making at night, like I'll take it out during the day to get it to room temperature, like whatever it is. So like if it's Brussels sprouts, I know like I gotta thaw them. They gotta spend like all afternoon on the counter. Pardon me. That's our Indian food burp. If it's if I'm making like a ziti, I'll take the regatta out so it like gets to room temperature. So like and the eggs. So like when I mix it, it's like they're the same temp and they're not cold. I don't know.
That's good.
I like to temper stuff.
I'm glad you do that.
I don't know.
It's thoughtful. It's kind of annoying to do.
Thoughtful.
It's thoughtful.
Look at you,
right,
buddy.
That's
You're
it. That's
killing
the episode.
Mic drop.
We nailed it this time.
Yo, we're the best. We the best. And another one.
You know what's the best thing with steak? Mushrooms.
Oh my gosh. Yo, I know I mentioned it in another episode, but I went to Taco Bamba.
Taco Bamba.
And they had a mushroom taco, which is what I was hoping for last night when I got the Rajas y Hongos, and they were terrible and bland.
Listen, the guy.
It was like I was eating an empty shell.
We're at a taco place. What is it? Taco.
I don't want to say the name. I hope no one goes there.
I'll just say the tacos were not superior. But the guy comes over, and he tells us that the bathroom is under renovations, and we can't use it for 30 minutes.
And he doesn't understand why in America you can't just pee wherever you want, because in Ecuador you can pee wherever you want.
Yeah, that was how we started off.
Yeah.
That was our first conversation. We were talking about how you should be able to pee anywhere.
Yeah.
Now, when you have a conversation like that, your food's got to back up. Like if you're going to be fun, your food
has to be good.
Has to be good.
The menu looked promising. I was like, oh, this looks good. Like, this looks good. We, like, each got, like, a couple, like, 4 different things. And none of them were good. Like, they were all bland, except the pollo y mole.
The pollo y mole. Very good.
It was very good. But it was like, how come this one works?
Yeah.
And you didn't put anything into... Like, at least hit the mushrooms with some salt.
Why would you have one... Like, how is it that, like, you're 1 for 10 with the tacos? Tacos are so easy to make good.
So easy.
It's not like a special secret thing where it's like they're like, oh, how did they make the taco?
If the meat or the filling is good, then the taco's gonna be good.
That's it. You could put the taco in whatever. Like, you could put the meat in whatever you want. You could put it in a glove and eat the glove.
This is. Are we at 25 minutes? Because this is.
No, we're at 14.
Halfway.
Yeah.
Because
this is the halfway.
This is some 28 minutes stuff. Listen.
We'll get back to steak.
Those mushrooms are terrible, but at Taco Bamba in DC, the mushrooms were phenomenal, and I would love to just go there, get the mushrooms, and then bring them to a steakhouse and eat them.
Oh yeah,
with the steak.
You
ever do that? You ever like not a bang bang.
Sneak in mushrooms to a steakhouse? No.
Not a bang bang where it's like we're gonna go get Chinese and then 15 minutes later we're gonna go get pizza or whatever. Whatever. We're gonna get pizza, then we're gonna go White House.
Yeah, a classic bang bang.
Not a classic bang bang, but a double stop. So like, I'm gonna pick up burgers from way back, and then on the way home with those burgers, I'm gonna stop at Five Guys and get fries, and then come home and eat a way back burger with some Five Guys. Do you ever do that? I've yet to do that.
I've only done that with like fast food stuff.
Yeah, but not like quality foods.
No, it would be very funny to like go get like a great steak somewhere and then get like the side somewhere else. But like steaks don't travel.
Yeah, steaks don't travel, but you get the side somewhere and bring them to the steaks. But like,
It'd be so funny to bring you. You're like, do you guys want sides? It's like we have our own sides.
What would I bring? Like, what could I bring? My name is Anna, and I brought apples. What could I bring to On the Border to like complete that experience? But I just love that experience so much. Anyway, there's nothing.
Well, what could you bring? Like, you could bring a.
I could bring Brussels sprouts from from Bear Burger. I could pick up Bear Burger Brussels sprouts.
You could bring a sombrero.
What? So dance around it?
Just to make it feel like you're having a more fun, like pseudo Mexican experience.
That's not a Mexican. On the Border's not a Mexican experience at all. I don't think.
No, I know, but that's why you bring the hat.
Nah. What if we bought like a horse and some spurs? Feel like a cowboy.
Back to steak.
I love steak.
This is one of the, okay. You ever buy a cheap steak? Like you go to the supermarket. You go, these steaks look cheap. You just buy.
The only steaks I ever buy are fillet. Like,
There's some cuts of steak that are so bad.
I'm kind of scared to cook steak.
Why?
Like filet mignon is one thing because I know how to do it.
Hey, why? Let's break this down.
I just think I'm gonna overcook it.
No, come on.
The
You got
fillet
this.
is one thing because I know how to do it and I'm confident.
Start with a New York strip.
I don't know, man.
New York strip is nice and cheap. You sear it on one side. You flip it. Do you have a meat thermometer?
Would you ask me?
Do you have
Never
a meat
ask another man about his meat thermometer. No. We
Look.
do, but it doesn't. It's not good. It's not.
You gotta hop on Amazon.
Pick up a meat thermometer.
They're $10, and it'll change your cooking. Like it'll change the confidence in your
I don't
cooking.
have Prime anymore.
I'll order it for you. That's no excuse.
No, I gotta wait till I order $20 more worth of stuff.
Go to the store and get a meat thermometer. But like when
Do
you
they
make
sell them at Bed Bath and Beyond in the Beyond section?
yeah, it's in Beyond. You turn the heat up nice and high.
Were you here, Tom DeSillis? Were you here for that?
No.
Tom DeSillis is talking to his girlfriend or wife. Are they married? They're married.
I think they're getting married.
No, I think they're married.
Okay.
Tom DeSillis was on the phone with his wife, and he's like, "Oh, you're going to Bed Bath and Beyond? Can you pick up some burgers? Because it's like right near Red Robin." But I didn't realize it, and I was like, "Oh, that Beyond section's crazy."
They have a real Beyond.
I was like, "Is it Beyond Burgers?"
The most satisfying thing you could do when you're cooking is you're making the steak, right? And you sear it on one side, and then you flip it. It's nice. And then you put the butter and the garlic in the pan, and then you baste it.
Thyme.
Little time. If you have the money.
A nice sprig of thyme.
If you have the money and
it's
the
99 cents.
it's too much.
You're
But
already buying steak.
I know, but I spent all my money on steak and butter and oxy
Oh yeah.
and
need
meth
oxy.
and crack.
need oxy.
But what you do after you have the steak, because meth curbs your appetite.
Yeah.
Is
that true?
I'm sure, yeah. I feel like all the uppers curb your appetite.
Oh, it's diet pills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diet pills are uppers. Yeah.
But when you
Meth
base,
is the upper.
yes, very much.
Methamphetamine.
Yeah, methamphetamine. So when you're basting the steak, When you're basting the steak, there's nothing better than just basting, and you're like, oh, look at me, I'm a little chef, I'm a chef man, and you put on
I'm
your
a little
chef.
chef.
You put on your chef's
Look
hat,
at me,
and you do
I'm
a
a
little
chef.
dance, and you're like, oh, here we go. I'm like all the guys that I've seen on the internet doing this. And
I'm like all the I'm like all the people I follow on TikTok.
and that's the best. I love cooking a steak.
Put on Rasputin while you're doing it, so you feel like you're doing a TikTok video.
Oh yeah. I put on WAP.
WAP, yeah, or a Savage,
Yeah.
badass, bougie, Savage,
Yeah.
something.
WAP.
Yeah, wop, 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 wop. This steak is wet and gushy. This steak is wet and gushy.
Yeah. What's the part of that song? It's like macaroni in a pot.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That's the line.
That's funny.
It is funny.
It's a funny song
That's
overall.
That's so funny.
It's like a funny, fun song.
Yeah, what's wrong with a couple of ladies being sexy? You know, every generation has their thing like that.
Yeah. Ours are just are unique.
I don't think so.
They're like
They're the same.
They're the same as
As
Madonna.
Well, there was Madonna, but then like, what about like Next? That song like Too Close that plays at like every Sweet 16 for like ever, and it was like the song's about a guy getting a boner because they're dancing too close to each other.
That's cool.
And it's like, all right, so why? How's that okay? And this isn't okay. Biggie had a massive song on the radio, and the chorus is "I'm effing you tonight."
That's true too.
Like, come on, man. We're just being nitpicky. Like, I don't know. Part of me wants to say it's like, oh, 'cause two black women can't be proud and independent. I don't even think it's that. I think it's just like the society decided as a whole that these two were, that one's the one that's no good. Because Ariana Grande has a song where she's just talking about 69ing each other.
I know, isn't that interesting too? And she flies under the radar.
She flies way under the radar. Because it's math, you gotta do math. Because the song is called like 35 plus 34 or something like that.
That's tough though.
Yeah.
Like try to do like when you see 35 plus 34, you go like, I'll take care of that later.
Yeah. Like, what is that, 70? It's
Yeah.
like 70.
I'll do it some other time.
Justin Bieber has that song Yummy. It's about his wife's vagina. Come on, yeah, just chill.
Isn't he very Christian?
Nah, he was eating his wife's vagina.
I thought that song was about.
You got that yummy yum. You got that yummy yum. That's the whole song.
I thought he was talking to Salt Bay.
Yeah, he's talking about Salt Bay.
Salt Bay. Hey, that guy.
Hey.
What is going on with that guy?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Is he attractive?
I'm not into that. Oh, I don't know.
I can't tell. He looks scary, kind of.
I don't watch him. I don't like.
But you've never seen the thing.
I know this.
The thing.
But I only know this from like the memes that make fun of this. Like, yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't care about that.
But he's like a creepy looking guy.
Yeah, I don't give
like I don't understand. And he makes a steak and he like cuts it like an idiot, like with like a samurai sword or like a machete, and then like he like puts the salt on top, and everyone's like, yeah, he put the salt on top. We're at the Salt Bay restaurant.
Is it a restaurant?
Yeah, he has like 5 restaurants.
Oh, wow.
And like if he's at the restaurant that you're at that night, he'll like he'll salt your thing, but the salt hits his elbow.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like, get your elbow salt off of me.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, he uses a pet egg on his elbow.
What's that?
That's the thing where you scrape the back of your feet to get all of the.
So he scrapes on his feet and then scrapes on his elbow and then puts your salt on his feet scraped elbow.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out.
Have you at Fogo de Chao?
They were doing that. Sorry, they were doing that at Mighty Quins. They were like, they would salt it after the fact.
Yeah. And
like the guy's hands like all super greasy.
Yeah.
From cutting ribs.
No, that's fine. It's rib salt.
No, but what happens is they take the salt and then it's just
chunks,
big clumps of salt. So it's like it's not evenly. You know what I mean? Like the beauty of you salt from up high, so it gets everywhere.
No, what he's doing is criminal.
Yeah,
that like he should be put in jail.
Well, no, I don't know about that. I don't want to disparage the working class. But yeah, that's. Yeah.
But if anyone should be put in jail,
it's Fogo de Chao. What were you saying about Fogo de Chao?
What type of cuts do they have there?
Well, they do like they'll do a sirloin. They'll also do like a sirloin wrapped in bacon. They'll do like a prime rib, and they'll do
prime rib.
They'll do like it'll be like a garlic marinated hanger or skirt. I don't know. It's like a long cut, and like it's marinated in garlic, and it'll be like the house whatever, and then they'll like do like a long slice.
Yeah. Prime rib's a weird one, right?
Prime rib's good though.
It's good, but
I like it there because like they cook the outside like is well done, and then the middle is like nice and rare. And they'll be like, "Do you want it? How do you want it?" And they'll have like two skewers, one where it's like.
But with prime rib,
and then they got chicken and lamb and pork and so everything's
too close to us now. Fogo is supposed to be in like destinations.
Yeah.
Fogo's not supposed to be in Garden City.
It's so good, man. It's what? It's pretty cost prohibitive to do all the time.
But it's like I feel like when you go to Fogo, like once something is in your backyard, it becomes less less of like a exciting thing.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, I get that.
It's like when your friend has a trampoline. It's like
I've never heard that.
When your friend has a trampoline, it's awesome. When you get a trampoline, it's like now it just sits in the backyard. You're like, I don't need to go on the trampoline all the time.
You're like, I want to go to cousin Andrew's because I want to play on the trampoline.
Yeah.
It's like you have a trampoline. You're like, it's not as good.
It's not as good, yeah.
It's not as good.
He's got a bigger trampoline.
Dude, trampolines is how kids get hurt.
Why do people let kids have trampolines?
Dude.
It's something that like it's not supposed to be a kid thing.
Yo, every time I see a video of a kid on a trampoline, I know bones are breaking.
Yeah. And that's hilarious.
We went, I forget, by Kathleen's nephew was up, and we went to like a friend of theirs, and they had a trampoline, and all the kids are bouncing around on the trampoline. And like you just know it, like you're just waiting for the ma, and then a bunch of kids run in and they're like, Avery broke his arm. You're like, oh man.
It's like, what did you expect?
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's like smoking at the gas station.
It's similar to smoking at the gas station. You know everyone's gonna die.
Fogo has those rolls. What are those cheese rolls called? We're recording a podcast. I don't know if you know that.
Sorry.
What happened?
Sorry. Someone texted me about a show, so I wanted to see the thing.
You should say, I'm busy with a show right now.
I know, I gotta, yeah, it's a bad habit.
That's a bad habit.
Show, like, I don't know, the product is stand-up, so I want to sell the product.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Sorry.
Listen, you know what'll cheer you up? You know those rolls at Fogo?
Oh my God, they're so good. Those they're like airy and buttery.
The cheesy?
Cheesy.
They sell them at the supermarket.
That's not the same.
It's not even close.
Yeah. That's like getting Cheddar Bay biscuits at the supermarket.
I know.
Like, no, I gotta go to Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
I want Cheddar Bay biscuits and Red Lobster.
Can I tell you a secret?
Oh yeah.
Can I tell you a secret?
Don't.
I've never had Red Lobster.
What? All right, we're gonna go now. Bye, everybody. Why? Let's go.
Okay. When?
What's today? Thursday? I leave.
We don't have to plan it this
I leave soon. Yeah, let's try and do it maybe Sunday with the women.
Sunday with the women?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do Sunday with the women.
All right. I gotta run it by the women.
I'll run it by the women.
Yeah.
Chris is gonna be mad that we call him the women.
The world. Oh yeah, well Chris can come too, but he's gotta be a woman. He's gotta bring his female butcher.
That's true.
Did we do it?
I think
so.
Did
we do it? Thank you for watching, everybody. Please check out the Patreon if you feel so inclined. Participate in whatever other fashion you'd like. Comment.
Yeah, like, subscribe, etc.
Yeah, man.
Message us.
Yeah, definitely
Talk to
reach
us.
out.
Get involved.
Tell us.
We'll get you involved. If you message us, we'll probably say your name on the thing.
Yeah, probably. That's probably a
thing. We'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, we'll do whatever it takes, man.
Anything you need.
We'll do whatever it takes.
Anything you need
to win your listenership.
We will do it. Thanks for listening, everybody.